Today we're going to show you how to assemble your 1000 PWC lift, the cantilever cable lift. Before getting started, make sure you have all the necessary tools: an impact wrench, a drill with a 3/8 bite, a 9/16 wrench, sockets, locking pliers, and a utility knife. Using your utility knife, cut the straps to free all the parts of your lift. Make sure you have enough space to work and set yourself on a flat, level surface. You can place the parts roughly in the area where they'll be assembled. Begin by removing the nuts, bolts, and washer on both corners of one side of the lift. Then insert the aluminum tubes, making sure the holes are properly aligned. Tighten the bolts firmly using your impact and your wrench. Move to the other side and remove the nuts and bolts before inserting the tubes. This will make alignment much easier. Once the tubes are in place, insert the bolts into the holes and tighten firmly, just like on the first side. Feel free to look at the assembly plan at any time to ensure you're following all the steps correctly. Next, go to the back of the lift, where the base is located, and remove the bolts holding the stabilizer. Fold the stabilizers out, insert the bolts into their respective holes, and tighten everything using your impact and your wrench. Repeat the same steps on the other side. Make sure both the top and bottom bolts of each stabilizers are securely tightened. With the help of another person, insert the lift bed into the frame, aligning it with the pivoting parts. Remove the bolts and nuts from the bed you just placed so you can install the pivot arms. Do not over-tighten those bolts. They must remain somewhat loose so the arms can move up and down. The bolts should extend slightly past the nut to allow proper movement. Still with someone assisting you, lift the bed slightly and insert the pivot arms into the correct holes. Again, tighten just enough to allow proper motions. Test the movement of the bed to make sure nothing is bending. Use your utility knife to remove the zip tie holding the winch cable. Check that the cables run correctly through all three pulleys. When it reaches the last pulley, insert the cable into the winch drum. Lock the winch using locking pliers. This will keep it from turning and allows you to secure the cable properly. Insert the bolt, the curved metal piece, and the nut into the winch drum to hold the cable in place. Tighten firmly, making sure it is fully secure. Now let's move on to the winch wheel. Press down on the center of the wheel and screw it into the winch shaft. Turn until you hear 3 clicks. Since the pliers are still locking the winch, it won't rotate. After the 3 clicks, secure the wheel using a bolt, a spacer, a spring, and a washer. Screw everything into the center of the wheel. Do not over-tighten. Snug is enough. Remove the locking pliers and wind the cable into the winch drum. Make sure the cable sits properly inside the drum so everything stays solid. Important, never raise the lift higher than the triangle position. That's its maximum height. Now that the structure is assembled, you can install the bunks on the lift bed. Remove the nuts from the 4 brackets, then place the bunks between the aluminum tubes on each side. Make sure the distance between the front and the back bunks is the same, about 11 inches. Drill through the wood with your drill bite until you reach a hole on the other side. Insert the bolt, washer and nut, then tighten securely. Depending on the hull of your PWC, you may need to adjust the spacing between the bunks. Loosen the bolts underneath the bunks to slide them into the correct position. You can use the spacing on your PWC trailer bunks as a reference. Once they are properly positioned, tighten the bolts under the bunks firmly. And that's it. Your 1,000-pound PWC lift is now fully assembled and ready to be installed in the water. Have a great season.